Hello everyone, this question is about the remainder theorem. The polynomial, given that 2x plus 3 is a factor, so factor of means the remainder is 0, and we have this rule: p of the 0 of the divisor equals remainder. 0 of the divisor means the value of x that makes the divisor 0. The divisor is 2x plus 3, so we solve 2x plus 3 equals 0. So we have the 0 of the divisor minus 3 over 2. So p of minus 3 over 2 equals the remainder, which is 0 because it's a factor. So we replace the x in the polynomial with 3 over 2. So this x and this x, we replace it with minus 3 over 2. So we use a calculator. Here we get minus 9. Therefore a is 9. For when a has this value, solve the inequality. So now we know that the a is 9. We replace the a here with 9. We have 2x cubed minus x squared plus 9 is smaller than 0. And we already know that 2x plus 3 is a factor, which means we can factorize. So the way we factorize is just to just look at this 2x plus 3. The only way to get 2x cubed is when we multiply 2x with x squared, and the only way to get 9 is when we multiply plus 3 with plus 3. Now for the x term, we can analyze the x squared term or the x term. So if we analyze the x squared term, we can get x squared from 3 times x squared, which is 3x squared. Now we're gonna have to multiply 2x by something to get minus x squared in the end. So remember, we already have 3x squared. We're gonna have to subtract 4x squared. So to get minus 4x squared, we have to use minus 2x. Okay, so again, from 3 times x squared we have plus 3x squared minus 4x squared. In the end we have minus x squared. Or you can check the x term. So to get the x term, we can do 3 times minus 2x, that's minus 6x, and 2x times plus 3, which is plus 6x. So in the end, minus 6x plus 6x will have 0x, which is the same as the original polynomial. So that's how we find this quotient when we divide. We can also do polynomial long division. This divided by this, we will get exactly the same quotient, and the remainder is 0. So after we find this quadratic factor, we have the first solution from the equation, or the critical value of the inequality, from here. And from here we're gonna have to use the quadratic formula. Now if we look at the quadratic formula here, we have the determinant here, b squared minus 4ac. So this is b squared minus 4ac. We get something negative, which means we're gonna have the square root of something negative, so there is no real solution, which means we have only one critical value, which is minus 3 over 2 from the linear factor. So now we put the solution on the number line like this. Since we have only one critical value, we have 2 intervals to check. So the answer can be x is smaller than minus 3 over 2, or x is bigger than minus 3 over 2. So to check, just plug in something random in this interval. So we can use something smaller than minus 3 over 2. Anything smaller, for example minus 10. We plug in minus 10 and we check whether it's smaller than 0 or not. So if we plug in minus 10, we're gonna get something negative. So we're gonna get something smaller than 0. But if we plug in something greater than 10, greater than the critical value, such as 10. So we plug in 10, we're gonna get something positive. Since we are looking for smaller than 0, of course we cannot use the positive. We can only use the interval on the left, which is smaller than -3/2. Alright, I'll see you again next time.